Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a really fascinating set of sources.
They really are. They get into the specifics surrounding the birth of the individual who would become the Buddha.
Exactly. And what we're really digging into is this core idea of how profound spiritual merit, what do your sources call it?
Bhumi. It's called Bhumi.
Right, bhumi, how that actually manifests physically, right from the very beginning.
It starts in the womb, which is the
Mhm.
most incredible part. What's so fascinating is this concept that merit isn't just abstract. It leads to actual physical perfection.
So not just a spiritual idea, but something tangible.
Completely tangible. The sources say the infant had this extraordinary center of gravity and strength. So much so that he wasn't curled up like a typical fetus.
Okay, so what was the posture then?
He was sitting in a full meditation posture
Right.
for the entire 10 months.
Wow, a 10-month meditation session before taking a first breath, and the delivery itself.
Just as unconventional, the mother stood up for the birth.
She stood.
Yes, and crucially, the sources emphasize the whole process caused her no difficulty at all. The infant was born standing.
And immediately took 7 steps.
Immediately. And then he spoke.
The ultimate proclamation, the Asabhavaka.
Instantly. Declaring, I am the foremost of the world. This is my final birth. There will be no new existence. It's held up as a signature of his ultimate attainment.
So if an event like this is happening, there must have been witnesses, right? Who was there to see it?
Well, not just human witnesses. Cosmic ones. Deities came to receive him.
Divas.
Yes, specifically 4 male deities. They're called the Devaputras. They actually received him before his feet even touched the ground.
And only the mother could see them clearly.
That's what the texts say.
Mhm.
And beyond the divine attendance, there was the sheer purity of the physical birth itself.
Right, you mentioned it was immaculate.
Totally. Perfectly clean, no blood, no mucus, nothing. The analogy they use is beautiful. It's like placing a jewel on a clean, fine cloth. Neither one soils the other.
And that level of purity is then matched by other miracles, like the water.
A stream of warm water just appeared midair for his first bath.
And that's tied directly to specific merit from past lives.
Directly. It's attributed to him never having hoarded water for drinking or bathing across countless lifetimes.
And there was more, right, a light.
An intense universal light, so bright it could illuminate even the darkest hells, and at the same time, the earth shook.
So all of these phenomena, they're really precursors to a singular physical reality.
Yes.
Highest possible physical form.
Exactly. The 32 characteristics of a great man. The Mahapurusha Laksana.
He was born complete with all 32 of them.
Precisely. And this is the core idea for you to really consider. This physical perfection isn't gained through, conventional effort, not through running or lifting weights.
So if it's not physical training, what's the effort that results in this perfect body?
It's persistent spiritual practice across lifetimes. It's about exercising the mind to free oneself and others from defilements and suffering.
It's the merit of that inner work that manifests on the outside.
Yes. And this leads to the source's most profound and maybe most challenging comparison. To really get this, we have to understand the Dhammakaya.
The inner perfected body the texts describe. So how do our normal bodies stack up against that?
Well, the sources are blunt. Ordinary human bodies, even the ones we might consider beautiful or flawless, they're described as handicapped or defective when measured against this standard.
That's a strong claim.
It's a very strong claim, and they say that difference only becomes truly apparent when one can perceive that inner perfection.
So let's tie this together then. We've traced this deep, clear connection between that spiritual accumulation, that bhumi, and this ultimate perfection at birth.
It's a direct cause and effect.
Which leaves us, and you listening, with a pretty provocative thought to end on.
If our familiar physical forms are, when you really look at it, fundamentally flawed when measured against this ultimate standard,
The Mahapusha Laksana.
then what does that imply about the gap between our current human state and our true potential?
And maybe more importantly, what kind of internal work is really required to close that distance?
Something to reflect on.
Definitely. Something to reflect on next time you think about what true human potential really looks like.